Good morning. Well, the rumors were accurate. We had a nice light show last night with the thunder and lightning. Lots of rain, puddles everywhere. There at the shelter there's a crew, trail maintenance crew, working on the trail for the summer. And their big project here is, I guess in a couple miles, there's this huge bog. And they're building little bog boards that go over it. There's one lady there at the shelter who went through, going the other direction as me, who went through it yesterday, sunk in almost to her, well, past her mid-thigh. She stepped in the wrong place. So after all this rain, that might be a little nasty, but we'll see how it goes. Other than that, I'm trying to get into town today, hopefully sooner rather than later. I'm going to stay at a hostel for tomorrow and buy some new shoes. Anyways, let's see what kind of excitement we find in the rain today. Well, I think we're moving pretty good this morning. The rain pretty much has stopped. Just a few sprinkles coming down from the trees. Just wet trail conditions is all. Which is, believe me, a lot better than the rain coming down full force at us. Ooh, look at that foam. So I think I mentioned that back at the shelter there was a crew of, I think, six people who, this summer, they're maintaining the trail. I found their lumber. They're supposed to be building bog bridges, so I think the big nasty bog must be close by. Well, if this is it, I think I got around it pretty easy. It goes all the way here and around the corner, but you can kind of scamper on some rocks and jump over to the side and stuff. So, unless I come across something even worse, let's call that a success. Well, okay, there's a little more. But it looks like we have a secret path over here that maybe walks around some of it. I'm a big fan of secret paths. Alright, this guy gets the award for the biggest toad I've seen on trail so far. That's a big dude. Well, we are at the top of Mount Wolf. There's an outlook up here, but given how foggy it is, I think maybe see it over there. I think this is one outlook to skip today. Well, the trail is definitely flooded here. You can see the rocks you're supposed to hop across completely underwater to get across and up there. I don't know, I'll have to, there's probably a way across. And I don't mean any of these videos I take to be seen as any sort of complaint. The fact is, I'm just happy to be on the trail, and I'll take the trail how it is when it comes, and happy to be here. I have heard of people say, some people who tried the trail say, man, those YouTubers make it look so easy. So I do like to include now and again some of the realities of the trail. It does rain here. I've actually been really lucky with rain in New Hampshire. And rain's a big part of the trail. The fact is, in the videos, 90 or more % is the highlights. I mean, a 6-minute video of 24 hours, you see the highlights. I think most anybody could do the trail if they wanted to, and it's important to understand that it does rain. Last night I camped next to a guy who was a little bit older than me, clearly a little bit inexperienced, but decided, you know, he wanted to come out and have the adventure, spend a few days out here backpacking, section hiking. And when the storm blew in, I guess his rain fly of his tent blew up and got all his stuff wet, but he soldiered on, got up really early, left well before me, and apparently he took a wrong turn and got on some really, really rough trail. And I met him at the trail intersection where he'd made the wrong turn, and I kind of showed him the right way to go, and he's like, "Oh, I've had my adventure. I'm heading towards the nearest road and calling an Uber and getting out of here." And yeah, that's goes to prove that if you're new to this sort of thing, if you're interested in doing the trail or something similar, practice in the rain, because that can be the most demoralizing thing if you're not familiar with how to stay dry and keep your tent dry and so on. Practice in the rain. Well, I'm afraid there is no getting around this one. It's alright, my feet are already pretty soaked. As a postscript, I did make it to a road, got picked up by the hostel, the Old Colony Ski Club. Had a great time there, took a day off, got new shoes, dried out. And that's it for that day. This is a postscript. I'm a few days late. I forgot to end this one properly. But anyways, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.